Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Fall Start Thursday. I'm your boy Bodkins. Man, we got a packed show tonight. We'll talk a little bit of the March Madness UConn national champions. We'll talk, some NFL news. I don't even know if there is any news. We'll talk a little bit of NBA. Wemby, could be MVP, but he's out for the playoffs. Thunder looking good. Bulls fire everybody. Thank goodness. We'll get into that. I got a little rant about that later. But we'll touch it all. And then at the back end, we'll do our top 5 wide receivers of the last year. I mean, there's really no wrong answers. I don't think you could tell me that, we'll probably have 5 or 6 that we're all, and they're like, yeah, that guy could have been, top 1. So there's it's a tough group. It's a tough group to kind of barrel it down. But we got, just 2 fellas who are real close, like Rossini and Vrabel, Mr. First Down, and Scott. Don't ask me which one's Rossini and which one's Vrabel, but nonetheless.
Well, I do have dainty ankles, so I think I'm Hey, Scott. Hey,
Diana,
Scott,
can
we dance?
Would you like to get a hotel like 3 hours away from the coaches meeting? I think
yeah, sure. Why not?
Friends hang out in the hot tub all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Constantly. They hold hands
right next to each other.
Like
yeah. When they go on a bungalow that's over a 1-bedroom suite that's made for romance, like literally made for romance. It's the honeymoon suite. Like
Nick, the hotel.
Everybody does that, Sam. All the coaches.
I said this to Sam last night. I heard the hotel that they were staying at is known as the Romantic Hideaway in Arizona.
It is. It is like legit. It's what it is. And I'm like, oh, this is so bad. Like, and I'm really disappointed because nobody else is talking about it. Everybody's towing the company line. Why are we reading this on page 6 of the New York Post? Like that's ridiculous. Come on. Like have something. They're like, they're friends and they're just very close. I'm like, don't do this. Don't really do this.
Do we think it's her husband? Because she badmouths him all over the place on air all the time.
I wish. That thing's like $3,000 a night. And I know. Listen, I might be forklift certified, but I'm not tenured forklift certified. All right.
But that's the thing.
Certified, they're paying for the room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, like this way, sir. I don't. They just grab my bags out of my hand. It's crazy.
Here's the thing. They're going to dinner together. They go to dinner together.
I wish.
Together. They hold hands with interlocking hands. They do all this stuff. They sit by the
sunset, Diana,
next to each other, and they're 2.5 hours away from the owners' meetings. I mean, come on, really?
Hey, baby, you want to hear about some AJ Brown news that you can break, something like that? Something like that. It won't cost you much,
Scott, I want to move back to Monday. Tough loss for UConn. It was just it. I thought the game they played great defense, but they just couldn't make shots. Like, you know what I mean? Like if Michigan didn't make much either, but here we are. Michigan is your national champions.
I think Michigan was eventually they weren't gonna play offensively the way they had been playing in the tournament.
I'll DM you, Rob. I'll DM you. Okay, don't you
with the account number. With the account number, Rob.
Yeah, with the account number. You got to pay for my presence. Okay.
Yes.
That's all that works.
I just think UConn's a team that wants to slow it down, grind it out, and get you tired on offense. And I think they did a great job at it. Danny Early, as we said, me and Nick were talking before the show, he's as automatic as it gets in the NCAA tournament. He's as automatic as it gets. You're going to play a close game that's going to be in the 60s, low 70s. Against the spread, he's undefeated, and he's only lost one time. Alex Caravan is one of his better players. Has lost one time, twice now in the NCAA tournament. It's unbelievable. It really is.
And then kudos to Michigan and their coach. He's turned it around real quick. Obviously it was in the portal and added, and then he'll be back in the portal again. Does Michigan win the basketball and hockey titles?
So.
Yeah, probably so.
I think so.
Hey, The Big Ten, baby. Yeah, where's Jonathan Grisham at now?
Yeah. Flex on him.
Quiet. Big
Alan,
Ten
get Grish on the line.
girls and men's basketball.
No, don't
hockey
please.
And football. Yeah, Jonathan Grisham, where are you at?
Get him on the line.
That's going to be clipped. There we go.
No,
you know what's going to happen? He's going to show up and it won't be Nick. It'll be me. They're like, Sam, stupid Vols fan. You idiot.
The SEC was the third best conference in basketball this year.
It was.
Big 12 was second. Big 10 was first.
Yeah. I don't know. You could say the Big 12. No, I would say the Big 12 because
you think so?
Throughout the whole season, Arizona and Kansas and there was a lot of times
Houston was okay.
I would like those at times. All those teams looked like they were the best team in the country.
Technically, Tennessee reached the Elite Eight for the fifth time in a row or something like that. I can't remember, but I was shocked that they made it that far. We have not been good this year, but somehow we just fell over our feet into the Elite Eight somehow.
That's Rick Barnes, baby. That's Rick Barnes.
Yeah,
basketball.
that's Rick Barnes for you. Hey guys, we can't make it count, but by God, we're going to win an SEC tournament or two, and just walk right into the
Rick Barnes teams. Great defense, and Tennessee played some great defense in the tournament. Not great offense, great defense. So
I have to tell the SEC fans all the time. I am an SEC fan, of course, but it's like Tanner's thing, right? It's over. Okay. Like the transfer portal and everything's changed. You can't do what you usually do. And I think a lot of us in the Southeastern Conference are taking time to get that memo. But we're Georgia, but we're this, we're that. It doesn't matter anymore. It does not mean as much as it used to. I think
now everybody's getting paid. They're not the only ones just paying players.
Correct. Yeah, we're not the only ones opening an outlet mall selling autographed memorabilia. And then when somebody asks about it, going, "What? What are you talking? What? Well, that was a charity. What are you talking about? Nothing happened." Or in my volunteers case, paying them out of McDonald's bags. What the freaking hell? So
Scott, let me ask you real quick while we're on college basketball. Did Calipari win the breakup of him in Kentucky? Did he win the divorce?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark Pope's got one more year left. If he
could not be happier. Could not be happier.
Listen, I'm a Calipari guy from way back. I'm ecstatic that he's as successful as he is at Arkansas because he took a big chance leaving Kentucky to go to Arkansas.
There you guys were on the mean streets of Boston, just
Calipari. Me and Calipari were in the Italian North End all the time for dinner. So, but I'm very happy that
stay out of Roxbury. You hear?
The way it's worked out because he was getting. I watched some Kentucky stuff on YouTube right after Calipari lost his last tournament game in Kentucky, and he was getting raked over the coals big time. Like this isn't working.
And now look at him.
Yeah, and he had the foresight to say, "I need to go because if I don't go, I'm going to get fired, and I don't want to get fired." So, in Arkansas called him, and he said, "Yeah, I'd be interested in the job." They asked about somebody else, and he said, "I'd be interested in talking."
Well, Tyson gave him all that. Tyson hooked him up and donated all that to Arkansas as well. So,
I mean, look at the A-Cuff came out of nowhere this year.
Yeah,
he started out as nothing and ended up being probably a top 10 NBA draft pick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Rob said thoughts on the Tar Heels coach. Yeah, Mike Malone. I like it for North Carolina's first time. Kind of hiring outside the family a little bit, but Malone, great hire. I like it for North
If your
Carolina.
last name is Malone, you have to be in sports somewhere. I don't care. But I'm an accountant. You're a sports accountant now. That's your name.
Speaking of that, in firing people, the Bulls finally cleaned house. They got rid of their general manager and president.
Before you go on blast, can you at least say, "Let me talk to you" before you rant, and just
here's the thing.
Let me talk to you.
Reinsdorf said the new GM has to get along with Billy
that's where. Oh,
that's yours. Okay, go ahead. Go right ahead.
They fired the general manager and the vice president or whatever, and then Billy fucking Donovan, who has absolutely done fucking nothing in the NBA. He won a 2 national championships almost 20 years ago. That's it. Like, and he hasn't done nothing in the NBA. It's not he had this roster and they didn't do anything. Now the roster sucks, and that's why the general manager and the president are they're fucking fired. Thank God, because like they were absolutely maybe the worst general managers in Bulls history and in the NBA the last few years. But then Reinsdorf says GM can't work with Billy, he's not here. Are you telling me if you pick up the phone and you call Brad Stevens and he says, hey, would you like to be the general manager of the Chicago Bulls? Make him say no. And then guess what? And he says, I don't want to work with Billy. I want to pick my own guy. You're just going to walk away and be like, nope, not our guy. We're with Billy. Come on. What, like, we can't be doing this. Like, Jerry, it's time. Like, you're 90 years old. Let's get like one last run in you and win the champion. Like, put it all together here. Instead, they're a laughing stock of the fucking league because they're still living off of Derrick Rose night 20 times this year. They absolutely stink. And they're freaking franchise. And then how are you going to have the general manager needs to pick the coach? That's how these things work. That's all I got to say.
This has been your fun-filled rant from a Missouri man.
So you're gonna work with Billy Donovan for the first year. He's gonna go 35 and 42, 47. And they're gonna say, and GM's gonna say, well, Billy Donovan, we can't work with him anymore. He's not coaching well. And Reinsdorf's gonna say, nope, he's staying. I don't care.
Just promote Billy Donovan to like the president or whatever, and this, let him pick the general manager and coach or whatever. Like
Brad Stevens did it. He was the coach. They moved him upstairs, and now look at him. He's one of the best executives in the NBA.
Yeah. Call Sam Presti of the Thunder and just make him say no. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Totally agree. I mean, how long are we going to run this with Billy Donovan in Chicago before somebody says it ain't working?
I think I read that across my timeline or something like that.
Wow.
A minor league team scored 10 runs in one inning, but only have one hit.
Huh.
Impressive. Or that's like Little League.
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's the Bad News Bears out of Illinois or something.
Yeah. Did you mean to pipe in Little League?
Northern Indiana? Oh.
That's funny. Scott, you think Wemby's got hurt, but hopefully, do you think he's still got a chance to win the MVP?
He has to play one more game, 20 minutes in the game for him to qualify.
Good question, Rob.
He's on that. He's on that
65 game.
He's on that plateau right now. I mean, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. If you're gonna take out guys like Wemby, if Jokic sits one of these next 2 or 3 games,
SGA's like right on the border.
SGA's right on the border. Imagine those 3 guys sat out the weekend and it cost them an MVP. Who's the MVP of the league? Jaylen Brown.
I don't know. Everybody. I could Kawhi maybe.
Kawhi. I mean, you gotta tweak the rules. So
a lot of people have said this is one of the worst like regular seasons of the NBA. Like in a long time.
Because you have 10 teams, you don't know whether they want to play from night to night.
Yeah.
10 teams in the NBA. It's so quote unquote asinine to me that all these teams say we're going to tank to. I get it. The top 2 or 3 picks are good, but other than that, I mean, who's there?
You wonder why the ratings are tanking. That's so weird.
There's like, I don't know. It's, I guess with Wemby, it's a little different but it takes a long time for a guy to, 2 or 3 years when they're highly drafted, and some of these guys don't pan out. Look, like they were saying the same thing about John Morant, RJ Barrett, what's his name down at the Pelicans, Zion, like all these guys are supposed to be like, these next great things, and they haven't really panned out at all.
No, I mean, 2 weeks ago, when talking about all this MVP stuff, and then the Spurs are going to say, "Hey, listen, Wemby, don't worry about the MVP. You got plenty of time left. We're going for a championship here."
I mean, they could win a championship. They're that good.
Good, yeah, they could.
Especially, Wemby would stop getting injured if he would stop being built like a giraffe from Ethiopia.
He throws his body around. I mean, I watched him play.
I know. He gets in the middle.
His body around.
Yeah.
He dunked the ball from like 10 feet out from the basket.
He's a freak. He's one of
one. He's amazing. He's amazing. I worry about his health more than anything.
Well, what's he 7'6"? Is he 7'6" or something like that? 7'7"?
He's ridiculous.
He is paper thin. I mean, the wind could blow him over, I think. So.
Oh yeah.
You got to put some muscle on that frame to the NBA season.
Run demand. Maybe. I mean, Kevin Durant put a little bit of muscle on, but
yeah,
he still looks like a Kenyan.
I mean, the Spurs are really talented. I would not be shocked if they're the Western Conference champions. Would not shock me at all. They beat the Thunder. They beat them 3 out of 4 in the regular season.
Did you guys see that Mendoza's not going to the draft? Like he's not going to.
Yeah, he's going to stay with his family,
which is great. Which is great.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. That seems like on par for him. Very kind of quiet dude. Wants to be around his family and friends when it happens. More power to you, bud.
He won't get the hug from Goodell unless they're both in a casino in Vegas someplace together.
Jeez. When they're out betting on games, hanging out. Oh man!
How about Kirk Cousins? Second most money in the NFL. It's
we talked about that last week.
Highway robbery.
I know. I think he's starting. He's got to be starting the season.
Oh yeah, they said that. They said that they want him to.
Oh, did they?
Start. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Good. You saved me from a short I was about to make when the show got off. Is Kirko starting?
They already said Kirko. That was their plan. They wanted to draft Mendoza, have him sit behind a veteran.
That I would have loved to have done that for Cam, but oh well, c'est la vie. But Scott, are you wearing a polo to work? You've been in a t-shirt. No. Are you dressing for the job you're going for? No. Like be the job you want? Oh, okay. All right.
This is a sweatshirt. I
thought you had a polo on. I was like, Scott.
I'm going to be in the frozen food department all night after I get off of this.
Okay.
So
all right. Okay.
I got to dress warm.
Hey, go for your dreams. All right. You can be the head of the meat people.
I've been doing this for 28 years. I don't need to impress anymore.
28 years? We got to get you a forklift license.
Then I go back to the home for tapioca breakfast and grits and oatmeal and stuff. So
I was really excited. I was like, he's wearing a polo. Are you a big shot now? Are you making things happen up there?
Next Thursday, I'll wear a polo for you, Sam. Okay.
We'll get into the top 5 receivers here before Scott's get a
skedaddles.
Yeah. So,
all right, Scott, where did you put Tyreek Hill?
Number 22.
All right, number 5 for me. And by the way, this was a little interesting. I think we're all going to be in a consensus for number 1. I think we're all.
I don't know because you can make.
I don't know.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I have George Pickens at number 5. Okay. I think making it happen there, even in some of the worst circumstances, there were times that he played the, as I like to call the oh shit handle, which is a little outside his area, but he was making it happen there, and so. George Pickens, baby. Let it happen.
Real quick, Rob says over under 3.5 games for Cousins. Over.
Yeah, if they're like stinky, it'll be like week 6 or something like that.
Yep.
What's the top 33 rankings coming out? Okay, all right. Well, you got your cherry pickers, and then you got your
Rob, watch the schedule release and see when the Raiders bye is. If it's around week 5 or week 6, I would think Mendoza starts after that.
I don't think so. They said the full year. That's what I know they always say that, but I could see Brady and them.
He doesn't like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them going with Cousins, but if there's any chance that Mendoza starts, it's probably then. If it's not then, it won't be.
Yeah.
Next year.
So Alan's back on the baseball thing real quick. Here's the bat sequence for the entire inning: walk, wild pitch, strikeout, sac fly, walk, wild pitch, hit batter, wild pitch, walk, wild pitch, single out. Wow.
I'd be sound asleep by the middle of that inning, to be honest with you. All those walks. Holy
Scott,
geez.
you got your number 5 wide receiver?
Yeah, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. And again, the Lions, he's the guy there in the passing game.
He is.
Anytime they make a big play, they go to Amon-Ra St. Brown. In my mind, he's one of the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL. Nobody talks about him in terms of one of the greatest ones. He's one of the better ones for Detroit. So number 5 is Amon-Ra.
So he didn't have the best year, but that's not really his fault. But I still view him as a top 5 wide receiver, and that's Justin Jefferson. I know this was his worst year, but look who his fucking quarterback was. But are you telling me he's still not a top 5 wide receiver?
What?
The internet has struck again.
Oh no, he's not. He's moving just fine.
Yeah,
is he really?
To me, Scott.
It's you, Scott. You're in mid drink of your vodka. I mean, your water.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
No, it was Scott.
You're the problem, Scott. It's not us.
Me, I'm the problem. That's what the Holmes internet does to me. See what happens when I'm.
Listen, Scott, we're all look. This is an intervention. We're here to talk about your attitude. It's really bad. You don't wear your polos anymore.
For a weekend away. I gotta go to Arizona for a weekend.
Need some time. Sorry, all we could get you.
When we get a chance, go back to baseball, talking about this 9-year deal. Oh yeah, hey, I mean, true that. I forgot. What's the kid's name, Scott?
Connor Griffin, is it?
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Connor Griffin. That they signed him to a 6-year deal. How about the Pirates? But you're not going to play Skeens. You should have paid Skeens already.
Yeah, no, Rob, I agree. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you're going to trade the guy after. I mean, you probably get a team-friendly deal, but what are you going to do? Trade the guy after 5 years when the Pirates can't win a thing? I mean,
I know, but how come you're paying the 19-year-old boy?
I agree.
And you're not paying the best pitcher in the baseball.
You need to lock up Skeens. You need to send him a blank check, his agent or himself, Skeens, and say, fill out what you want. Fill out what you want.
Right. They're not going to do that though. They can't. They're not going to pay that man his money.
Nope.
Pay the man his money.
Pay that man his money.
Nick loves to mess with my tism brain and just put the movie quotes in there, and I'm like,
he beats me. He beats me.
He beats me. You'll kiss my ass, huh? Yeah. You know.
He check
all the time. Oh man.
Sam, your number 4 wide receiver.
My number 4 wide receiver is actually Justin Jefferson for me. I like you. I just think he's still good. I don't care. I know the numbers don't support it and everything like that, but as far as I know, this is the list of guys that we are the best wide receivers. And I think Justin Jefferson is still one of the best wide receivers. I'm surprised, at his production last year, because I would love to put him number 1 or number 2 here. But, just for production reasons, I have him at 4. Justin Jefferson is my number 4. I think he's great. Go get him. JJ.
Scott, you're number 4.
It's JJ for me, and the reason why he struggled last year is the quarterback play. It's the only reason why.
Mm-hmm.
So
Scott's frozen again.
He's frozen. He's frozen.
I'm frozen?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Damn internet connection.
My number 4 is Jamar Chase, and really you could have put him a little higher, but the reason I put him at 4 is he has a better he has kind of maybe a better quarterback, and he also has other great weapons around him. But he still had 125 catches and 1,400 yards this year. So, I mean, Chase is my number 4.
Nothing wrong with that, because Chase is my number 3.
So, right.
That guy. It is rare nowadays when you get the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. That connection between them is ridiculous. He knows where he wants to go. He knows what he wants to do. He's amazing. I hope they are freaking talented next year enough to take steps and whatnot, because I gotta tell you, I love Joe Burrow. I'm really tired of seeing him just beaten into a bloody pulp the entire time. So
yeah, I love Joey B too. Scott,
it's Jamar Chase. Yeah, I'm awake. It's Jamar Chase. No, I was listening to Sam. It's Jamar Chase at 3 for me. Last year at this time we would have had him as number 1, but he's number 3 for me. So
yeah, my number 3 is Amon Ra, St. Brown. The reason I put Amon Ra above Chase is just I think he does more with less, a little bit less, so that's kind of where I'm at there. He had 1,400 yards, double-digit touchdowns, elite, so the dude is obviously watching him twice a year as a Packers fan. That's tough, but he's good. He's one of the best receivers in the game.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Sam, you're number 2.
My number 2, who doesn't love a little controversy because it's so empty without Puka Nacua, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, the kid can flat out play. I mean, 129 receptions, 1,715 yards. Led the league, by the way, with 129 receptions. That kid is dangerous. I just need him to keep his mouth shut and not drink so much.
He's in rehab.
That's great. Get off the social medias, all of it. Don't get in front of a microphone. Don't do a dance that your friend said would be funny.
Real strong with that one. Real strong.
Yeah, it was so bad that even Scatabo was like, "Whoa, bro!" Like, whoa. So, but I will separate the skill set from the individual at this moment and say, "Good for you, Puka," and get healthy, bro.
Scott.
Yeah, Puka's my number 2, but I'm worried. I'm really worried about him.
I am a little worried about
him. He's got a little of that Antonio Brown in him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Antonio
Brown. He got
Brown
smacked by Vontaze Burfict? Is that what happened?
I mean, he hasn't had a documented concussion, but how many concussions has this guy really had in his career? We don't know. And I'm worried that he's going down this Antonio Brown route. That something serious is going to happen soon for this guy. So he's my number 2.
Jersey off and pieces out.
He's hanging out with that hussy Charlotte Flair. That's what broke him right there.
Hey, you don't talk about that woman.
No, that woman's like gold. Do not talk about her, please.
Sorry. Did she have the gold inserted when they sliced up her face to keep it the way it is, or love me some Charlotte?
Yeah, my number 2 is Puka as well. And the reason again is I think Puka has a great surrounding cast around him, where JSN is my number 1 and does it.
So here he comes. Here he comes. Look at him.
He's got frozen again. Schroeder, BB.
I mean, JSN's my number 1, but could this change? I mean, if JSN,
I mean, you could really throw them all in a hat and make a good argument for
and CeeDee Lamb is a guy none of us mentioned that he could have sent to the top 3.
I was very close, but I like Bodkins. I really like Justin Jefferson. I'm just not. I'm not ready. I can't leave him, Ma. He means the world to me. So.
I can't either. He's getting a quarter. He's getting Kyler, so maybe Kyler's going to target him like no other.
Why do you hate 9? Why do y'all hate 9 so much? That kid,
he can't be any worse.
No, he can't be. No, my number 1 is also JSN, by the way.
Yeah,
the same. Guys,
he's distanced himself a little bit from the rest of the pack, right?
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got a little time left. What do you guys make of the WrestleMania build so far? I'm enjoying the best is so far to me is Oba and Brock. I've enjoyed what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
I hope they don't bury them in the middle of the card or at the beginning.
No, it's opening up the night too. They put out they put it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great place.
I'm psyched. And I'll be honest with you, if they put it in the middle of the card, it would still be fire. I am that confident in that match. I think it's going to be a bullish.
I don't know. I'm a little worried because it's getting a nice build, but Brock sometimes, I guess because he puts on some good matches, but it seems like when he's up against a bigger guy, it's not always the greatest.
Yeah.
Supposedly, I heard a story. I read a story that he has to go over. He's demanding he wins.
That was refuted at one point.
Yeah,
I think Ober wins. You got to build Ober into this huge.
I think you could. Well, they've already laid down the seeds where it's where Gunther told Heyman, "You owe me a favor," and that favor people speculate that it's probably the favor to beat Brock at SummerSlam is where he's allegedly to retire. But I was like, if Brock beats Oba could then build himself quick back up and then retire Brock, and you know what I mean. That could be that could be a thing, but I don't. Who knows what they do?
I'm not big on this whole legend killer Gunther kind of thing. It's just weird to me.
I think the guy
like Randy Orton looked like a guy that could actually kill a legend. Like Gunther's like dad bod guy. It's like, I got you. Oh,
he's
like
good though. I mean, he's good. He's just
he's good. It's just hard for me where I'm like, oh great, he's going to retire this guy. Maybe he'll retire Seth.
Yeah, that can't be his gimmick. I kind of agree there. That can't just be his.
He doesn't look the part. And I was actually.
I think he goes over though. I think he beats.
Oh yeah. He beats Seth. Yeah.
I think he beats Seth with Braun Breaker returns.
I'm okay with that. You think Braun Breaker ruined Seth winning?
Yeah, but Braun's got to be back at WrestleMania. They're going to include him somehow, some way, without wrestling.
Hey, always, baby. Wrestling needs the haters. You need me. What is Jack Nicholson saying? A few good men. You want me on that wall.
I actually like
me on that wall.
I think 14 matches. I think they're all really good, and I think this is going to be a good WrestleMania.
Rowdy Piper, baby.
Yeah, Piper's good. I think Stone Cold, The Rock, I mean, speaking of the promo of the year and the pipe bomb too. I mean, what'd you guys make of CM Punk's? Like, I liked it for everything. It was turned into a little bit of a shoot, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going to happen at WrestleMania with Punk and McAfee and Orton. I think I see that coming. No matter if Punk wins or loses, I just think he's going to be involved in it since he ran down McAfee.
Don't you kind of think that Punk's going to win though? Because the dreaded words of McAfee: if Orton loses, I'm out. Like he won't see me anymore.
I think Reigns is going to win only because I think they want to turn back to Reigns again as a champion.
Okay.
I think that's what Triple H wants. I think he likes Reigns as champion. I think Punk's going to chase him, and I think a couple other guys. I think Orton beats Rhodes too. I think Orton beats Rhodes. They've been talking about for 7 months, 6-7 months is 15.
Turn Cody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see it, but then again, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
McAfee's going to stick himself in it somehow, some way to cost Rhodes a championship.
Yeah. And
then Rhodes will show up and beat McAfee up on the Monday McAfee show probably.
Maybe
that would be great.
Yeah. I've seen a thing today. It was like Team TKO versus Team WWE at Survivor Series, but that was, I think, just like a fucked up.
I don't.
Triple H is in no trouble. Everybody says he's in no trouble.
I don't buy it. I was telling Scott this last night. They're like trying to I'm like, how apropos that this conflict just magically shows up about TKO and Triple H not getting along.
It's wrestling. It's wrestling. You don't think they all don't fucking know, right?
Right. Like,
do I think TKO? Do I think Ari Emanuel inserted himself in and said we need to get a big name? And as I said this to Sam last night, they went to McAfee at the beginning, and he said no. They went back to him with a huge boatload of money, and he said yes. So I think this is a one-off with McAfee. I think this is, and that's it. He's done after WrestleMania. So
don't disturb me during my stories, Goose. Okay, I gotta watch my stories. That's what I call them to my wife. I'm like, I'm watching my stories. Anyway,
but I think it's going to be a really good WrestleMania. There's a lot of intriguing storylines. There's a lot of good matches.
Well, there's some, and then there's some that this. Now I don't know. I can't. For a couple of my
Over and Brock is going to be must watch. I can't wait to see how they lay this out.
Me too. I'm pumped for that one. I am kind of a little hesitant because people dump on Triple H all the time, and that's all fine and dandy. But he was actually on Cody's podcast.
I saw that today.
Yeah, he was kind of genuine. He's like, people are like, just book this and that. And he's like, boy, I wish it was that easy. I got people that are injured. I got people that are wrestling, but they're not fully healthy. I can't really put them on the Mania card. I got people that don't like each other, and I can't trust them out there on the Mania scene to make it happen.
I think the women's tag might get pulled, which because the the Bellas got hurt, and I feel bad because like they were getting a lot of TV time, and
they got smacked against the pole, right? Was that what happened? I think they got.
I don't know what happened to the Bella twins. Which one?
I don't remember. Remember. Supposedly they're using this Danhausen curse in some storylines to make it.
Yeah.
He grew on me. I'm shocked, but he grew on me.
I love him.
I hated that intro. I hated when he first came in.
There's a reason. Are they talking doing him, Danhausen, versus the Miz and Kit Wilson?
Oh gosh, toxic! You're all toxic.
Not at WrestleMania. I hope it's like a SmackDown. I hope.
I don't know. I don't know. Well,
he needs to be included somehow, some way. He's the R-Truth. He's like R-Truth in the back. Everybody loves him. He's funny. He's great. Yeah. He's great. I love him. So
me too. I'm about it. And we get keys this Friday too. So excited about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
see that.
Sam, let's get up out of here and tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at Fanboys Unleashed on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and all the things, on all the social medias, at Mr. First Down, on Twitter, X, sorry. And this Sunday, Alan and I return. Fanboys Unleashed has acquired the rights to On the Mat, and we're going to break into wrestling this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Central. So look forward to that. I know, Alan, I'm doing it. God, it throws off my mojo so bad. Anyway, so that should be a good time. And eventually Goose and I will be back on talking about his signature trolling moves and whatnot. So keep an eye out for that as well. And I think I'm going to be on the Brews and Sports Network next week. So there's that as well. Bunch of good Denver guys. So.
Great.
Looking forward Scott, what do you got going on? Lock it in?
Lock it in this weekend. I think we're doing a baseball show next Wednesday night. And I might make an appearance on the NBA show and
Please.
Not sure.
Please, Lord, beat the Atlanta Braves in this series. I don't care how my Guardians do it. Just beat them.
We'll be back next Thursday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. So be a friend, tell a friend. Oh, next week, definitely tune in. Sam is going to be doing his stand-up comedy.
Oh, crap.
So
I have 8 index cards now.
Can't wait.
It's happening.
You're up to 8.
Oh, yes, we can. We can wait. We can.
5-minute stand-up for Sam for losing the March Madness bet, finishing last. So
I'm going to sing Celine Dion songs till you guys cut me out and say he's free and let him go.
No.
Because I'm your lady.
When you touch me like this,
and you hold me
like that.
That's a power ballad. If you don't like that song, you're dead. Check your
All right, folks. We'll see you next week for Sam's stand-up, baby. Sam, hit that outro.
Bye.
Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, let's talk sport, friends. Thanks for watching.